Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on my 30-gallon mixed reef aquarium, and this will be involving the overview of Red Sea's Coral Nutrition Reef Energy AB+. So first, just to quickly mention, there is 2 new shrimp added to this tank. I will go over that in the next update. This will just be focusing on this new product that I'm starting to dose into the tank. Main reason being to improve coral polyp extension, colour and growth. Every tank's different, so this may not have an effect on all tanks, but I've only been dosing it for about a week now, and I think I've seen a little bit more polyp extension and definitely more colour, definitely from the LPS corals mainly, and the Sassu has really brightened up more as well. Yeah, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you a quick 1-minute video of me dosing it into the tank, and some music in the background for a bit. So enjoy this. So as you can see, it's got a really bright luminous colour, which is really satisfying to watch it pour in. So when you're putting this in, you may want to put your LEDs into the bluest mode that they can go to, because it is really satisfying watching this really bright luminous colour go into the tank. And it may take a few minutes for the corals to open up and completely consume it, so you may want to leave your flow off. I mean, I don't, I keep mine exactly the same to make sure it keeps on mixing around, but if you want to, it is an option to turn your flow off to help them consume it maybe a little bit more. And the corals may shoot in for maybe up to half an hour or so, just because that's what it does to consume it, really suck it into its skeleton. So maybe for the next half an hour, just bear in mind that the corals will be attracted in because of that. And this AB Plus, I've seen YouTube videos on it, and apparently it's not supposed to be a way of introducing nutrients into the tank. But since I've been using this, I tested my nutrients the other day, and they've gone from like 3 to like 6 or 5. They have really jumped up recently, so that might be because I've added the new fish, the 2 new fish in the past week or 2. That might be because of that, or it might be this coral nutrition. We'll see how we get on with it. If it's pushing nutrients too high, it shouldn't do. It shouldn't push them through the roof as long as they stay below 10. I'm happy with it. And you've got to dose this thing every 24 hours, so just once a day. I usually do it around lunchtime-ish, 12ish, kind of 1 o'clock, because that's when the corals are really out. Because if you do it first thing in the morning, then they're all going to be shot in and probably not ready to feed. And same reason why you shouldn't do it late at night. So do it when your lights are kind of at their peak. Probably the best time to do it. And you have to dose 4 ml per 100 litres. So this is a 125 litre tank. But you've got to make sure you don't overdose this thing. So it'd probably be better to underdose it than to overdose it. So I do actually put 4 ml in it. This is, it is 125 litre tank, but plus your rock and your sand, you're looking at about 110, maybe 115 litres. So ideally I should be doing about just over 100 mil, just over 4 mil, but I do it about 4 mil, maybe just under, because I haven't got a ton of coral in there at the moment, so I don't want to be overfeeding them and not being happy with that. So what I've got here is a 250, it's the 250ml bottle, so it should last you quite a long time. Obviously it depends on what kind of size tank you got, depends on how much you're dosing on it. So I should, well, me and my dad are using this as well for his tank. He's got his tank's twice the size as mine, so he has to dose twice the amount, so it should last quite a lot out of this. Obviously it doesn't lid comes off easily, and it's just a, well, I'll show you. Just got the light over here. You can see it's kind of luminous. You can see this bit that's spit onto there. It's really luminous in there. It won't matter if you get it on your hands or something. Obviously, just rinse them afterwards. It's not deadly to your hands or your face or anything. Just rinse them afterwards. You should be all good. And this solution must be kept in the fridge as well. Obviously not the freezer, because that will freeze the liquid. Just keep it in the fridge constantly. Obviously, when you're using it, take it out. But it must be kept in the fridge. And another dosing thing it also says on the back is, if you do have a really, if you're one of those guys who have a massive tank with a SPS dominated tank, like a lot of SPS and acros layering all over the tank, then you can double dose. So you can do 8 ml per 100 litres instead of 4. So that's also an option. If your tank's completely really packed full of coral, that you can double dose. Obviously my tank isn't like that yet, but so I'm just going to be doing slightly underdosing for now. It's really important that you don't overdose this solution, and you don't want your nitrates and all your corals to be unhappy. So I do really I would say I'd recommend buying this, or at least giving it a try. It's not massively expensive. It's not through the roof. It's probably about 15 to £20 for a bottle of this stuff. You got to make sure you get the AB Plus version as well. It's a Red Sea solution. So we'll see. I'll keep updating you on my videos every week to see how I'm getting on with this. See if, because I've only been dosing it a week, I won't be getting really perfect results at the moment. So we're gonna have to wait a couple of weeks until we get a real reaction from the corals. But I definitely have seen better coral, let's say, polyp extension and colour. This is really pumped up. This has got more glubby and it's just brighter and looks more better. And I would like to announce this coral I've had for about just over a year, and it's only just started to grow. Right, it's been about 14 or 15 months, and it's only just starting to grow. It's actually starting a new head, which is great. So I guess that's a little spoiler for next week's video, which will probably be an update, obviously announcing my my two new shrimp that I got into the tank. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. Definitely go and buy this stuff. It's really good. And this video isn't sponsored. They didn't send me anything to do a video on this. I just thought it was a good solution, and I had nothing else to do for this week on video wise. So yeah, I'll catch you guys next week with another update. Bye.